I'm Marisa Christian for World Risk and Insurance News. Welcome to the RIMS 12 Debrief. In this special series on RIN TV, we look at major topics discussed at the RIMS 2012 Annual Conference and Exhibition, including insightful interviews with industry leaders and subject matter experts. Today's topic, growth in a difficult market. Stay tuned, you're watching the RIMS 12 Debrief on RIN TV. We continue our review of the major issues discussed at the annual RIMS conference in Philadelphia. In this edition of RIMS 12 Debrief, we bring you highlights of interviews with executives at Lloyd's, Ironshore, Integro, XL, and Willis, all discussing concerns about growth in the industry and where they believe the opportunities are.
The biggest issue for me is the long-term health of the property casualty insurance business. This has been pretty much a lost decade, not only for developed economies, but for the P&C business. And without the ability to see the premium growth to support the growth in the risk that the market is taking on, I worry for the health of the industry over the long term.
The big challenge facing all financial service companies today is how do you grow in a market where the market by itself may not give you the lift. You have to create very serious and a multitude of competitive advantages to gain market position.
When countries industrialize and commercialize, so risks increase, business interruption, for example. And I think from an insurance point of view, this is both, in a way it's a threat, but it's also an opportunity because it reminds those markets of the importance of risk transfer mechanisms, which creates business for the insurance industry.
I do see clients here in the US headquartered companies who are going into Asia and opening operations and being very successful.
The insurance market in Asia, its development, the importance of Singapore as a regional market, and then the four other markets, really the big markets in Asia these days, which are China, India, Korea, and Japan.
We felt that the economic growth of Asia was just so compelling that we had to figure out a way to engage the market. So we made a decision to locate in Singapore.
We continue to look at new places. India comes to mind as a place we're very curious about. We know it's very difficult to get into the India market because of the government restrictions on ownership. But nonetheless, you can see that's another vibrant economy that's going to make a big impact over time.
Big challenge for Lloyd's now is that as these other countries, the emerging growth countries, the BRICS countries, the CIVITS countries, industrialize and commercialize, is to make sure that we increase our footprint in those territories.
Eastern Europe is another place where we are not as active as we would like to be, so we're focused on that as well. And finally, I think you'll see us enter new product lines again as we did last year. We entered surety, we entered into marine in the United States, political risk, and I think we'll continue to look for lines of business that round out our portfolio so that we can serve our customers better.
We'd like to thank AM Best for their contributions to our RIMS 12 Debrief. If you'd like to see more of the individual interviews featured in this report, visit the RIN TV On Demand library or our special RIMS 12 page. In our next World Risk and Insurance News Report, we'll have our final RIMS 12 Debrief focusing on construction-related risks, including fracking and TRIA. Well, that's it for now. I'm Marisa Christian. Join us tomorrow for more World Risk and Insurance News on RIN TV.